when you say it has drastically reduced, what measures were resorted to the reduction in this banditry acts?
Yes, there has been the government have been deliberate in their efforts in using both kinetic and non-kinetic measures in ensuring that they tackle this menace, and all this has really been impacting positively. Before now, we have places that people cannot just go freely, but today most of those local governments have been freed from the grip of these bandits, that are always masquerading around about those localities. So the government effort is paying out drastically, and it's really ensuring that the people are safe within those communities, even though the battle is not yet won.
Okay, let's switch here a little bit. At the forefront of this efforts by government are uniformed men who bear arms, who take on the greater risk of confronting these well-armed criminals. Along the process, some of them get wounded, some of them get killed. How would you describe the impact that this type of treatment being given to wounded military personnel and their families that they leave behind? How would you describe the kind of impact that they get from the government, especially on the morale of the remaining who are still in service?
Yes, you know that once you go into the military service from day one, you are signed for your, it's either a matter of life and death, which every one of them know basically. And basically, the government of the day also have ensured that their welfare is being taken care of. Though there's no amount we pay to the family of our fallen heroes that can really suffice for that absence. But notwithstanding, they all know the cost. They've counted the cost before they got married to them, and the children also know the cost they have to pay. But by and large, the government of the day have, through the various security arms, that's the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Air Force, and the Nigerian Navy, they've basically been ensuring that what is due them to our foreign heroes are given to them as at when due. Then those that are injured during the course of action on the field are also been getting the best of treatment, through the various medical corps of the various military agencies. So by and large, I would say that it's something that has gladdened the heart of even those who are in service today, and that is why their morale has not dropped up till now.
There are some areas where the national security forces had to withdraw as a result of less force to face these bandits. So what's the response of the national security towards this?
I will not say they withdrew because of less of force. When it comes to such a warfare, we have guerrilla warfare where we are fighting with somebody you cannot even see, and that is what the bandits represent. So at times they are tactical maneuver that the state forces will always implement. It's part of the tactical, strategical way of combating such battles. So I cannot say that they withdraw deliberately. No, you just have to understand that this is a guerrilla warfare, that you don't know. Those people you are fighting are non-state actors, so they don't have a defined mode of operation. They can spring surprises at any point in time. So at every point in time, the government security forces too, we need to re-strategize and understand the terrain in which they are fighting and those they are fighting.
We talk about community efforts. How would you describe the importance of formation of vigilante groups and community volunteer corps, especially at the level of intelligence gathering? How important is this activity, especially to the overall national security architecture?
Yes, there's no way you can win a battle if you don't have if you don't actively use if you don't actively gather intelligence about the strength and weakness of your opponent. And that is one good thing that the government have been doing. Just in FCT here, the vigilante have been part and parcel of the entire complementary effort of the government security agencies. In fact, the FCT administration has gazetted the Vigilante Act of FCT. So this shows that they can use them more in gathering intelligence. The government security forces cannot be at every nook and cranny of the environment. But using these vigilante members, using hunters, which are part of the community, using the youth organizations, religious bodies, traditional rulers to gather intelligence, they are the ones that know who comes into their community and who goes out, And gathering effective intelligence from this set of people are really helped in nipping at the bud, what we are talking about.